Mastum does have a spine crawler on the way, but it did just get placed down before right before these Zerglings ran up the ramp. So we'll take a little bit of time. 4 Zerglings out for Mastum right now. Speedling research not being done by either player. And these Zerglings go right up into the line.
Workers off of the line there, chasing them back out. Now, early on when he first brought those Lings in, it was a good move by pulling the workers, the drones, off of the line there, waiting for Mastum, waiting for his Lings to actually come out. So it looks like those Lings are going to have to definitely retreat out of that base, as she said, the spine crawler now, which is complete, and a handful of Lings there sitting in Mastum's base. So looks like they're going to both have to move on to the plan. But I do see speed. Zergling speed there is being researched there. It's about halfway, which is a great advantage.
Definitely. Oh. As well as QWERTY throwing down his natural expansion. No speed for QWERTY, but well, now that I say that, he has done it, and he's pulled all his drones off of the gas. So both these players, you know, going for about the same thing, except for QWERTY has expanded earlier than he threw his speed down. We'll see if Mastum throws down an expansion soon, or looks like he's going for Roach Warren play.
Yeah, no signs of expansion for Mastum yet. No drone pulled out or off to his natural. Although now it does look like QWERTY's got a few of his drones on his expansion. So definitely trying to get that resource lead. And a decent amount of Lings there as well, just positioned right at the ramp and starting to move out a little, but they counter Mastum's, and he's going to get a good surround on them and gobble those Lings up pretty easily. So it looks like also over on Mastum's base, looks like he was thinking about taking that spine crawler and moving out, but then I guess after his Lings had got eaten up outside there, decided to put its feet back down into the ground there as he's expecting these Lings to come in, which they are. And workers off the line. Looks like this will be held. A couple roaches there. And the spine crawler and Queen doing a great job of taking those Lings. Definitely a lot of workers were taken out in the process there for Mastum, and it looks like only a handful are online, but there's still a few more Lings trying to get the last of them. But roaches and Queens will take those out.
Bringing him to a total of 4 drones, man. Only 4 drones left for Mastum. That is definitely not a good place to be, especially when your opponent has an expansion already. And here comes some Lings to take out the rest of these drones. They go right in after the drones. One of them down. Another one is down. These drones are just getting beat up by these Lings, as that should be their only intended target. We do see that QWERTY is gathering up more and more Lings, as well as placing down a couple of spine crawlers, feeling a little insecure of what he's got compared to the roaches that Mastum has. But Mastum's it's gonna take him a while to be able to rebuild the drone population here and to get his economy swimming again, as he is only at 8 drones currently and 27 here for QWERTY.
Yeah, definitely the resource game is going to go over to QWERTY there. You know, both saturated, you know, his main and his natural saturated, a ton of Lings moving out. One saving grace for maybe a little while for Mastum is that those roaches are now just placed on his ramp, blocking anybody or any of those Lings or any other forces from coming up that ramp and into the main. Hopefully he'll be able to kind of delay enough so that he could get his line resaturate, get his economy back up, and maybe bring out some more roaches, as if QWERTY keeps pushing the Lings, the roaches will eventually overpower them. No sign. What is this now? It looks like Evolution Chamber going up for QWERTY out on his at his natural there, but no Roach Warren or anything. So it looks like he is just content right now.
Well, he is upgrading to his lair, so we might see some Muta play. And actually, yeah, I didn't actually mention this earlier, but they moved those rocks to right here and added a ramp to get up into the third middle expansion. Just for those people who haven't seen this map since they revamped it. We do see one roach getting owned in the face by these Lings.
So it seems like right now it's almost the calm before the storm. As you can see, the economy difference here is just QWERTY is just pulling away. Now look at throwing down 2 extractors on his natural there. Looking to get gas, and another hatch in his main. And still, does this look like is Master? Oh, yep, gonna finally now go for his natural and go for his expansion there. Got his main resaturated, second extractor up, so looks like he's changing courses of direction here just a tiny bit.
Let's take a look at that drone count. Currently, QWERTY expanding to his 3rd base, as well as sitting on about 50 drones, more than doubling his opponent Mastum. So Mastum is definitely playing the pickup game after he lost all those in the beginning, and he's just continuing. He is throwing down his natural expansion area finally, and at the same time, we do have a whole crap load of Lings coming across the map. And QWERTY is going straight up, charging up the ramp, going right into the natural expansion, surrounding that new hatchery. And it does not look good for Mastum, just as it hasn't.
And those roaches just on hold position does not want to open up that ramp at all, because the amount of Lings will just come in there and, you know, just take out that whole line again. I do find it interesting, though, as you can just see QWERTY's, at this point, I think, knows that he's far enough ahead, the resource game, has control of this game right now, and he just keeps throwing down expos.
And when you're ahead, man, why not get more ahead?
I mean, just complete map control. He's got vision over, I would say, a good 75% of the map there, keeping Mastum just tucked up in that top left corner here.
And here's that spire that I was hinting towards earlier, as well as a macro hatch being placed down by QWERTY right now. QWERTY has also upgraded +1 on his armor for his ground units. And there are 9 mutas on the way. Those mutas are going to shut down anything that Mastum has, really.
Yeah, that will probably be the game ender right there. I mean, the only thing that he has, that Mastum has, is that queen that'll be able to maybe survive for 15 seconds. So it doesn't exactly look good.
And Mastum's very much playing blind here as well. He only has 1 Overlord here and 1 Overlord up here. Just as these Mutalisks come across the map, show themselves to the Overlords, and go right into Mastum's main. And I think this is pretty much over.
I think this is a GG.
I mean, it very well could. I mean, there's really nothing Mastum can do. He has expanded, but he has nothing to protect against these Mutalisks. They're just ripping apart all of his stuff. GG was called. QWERTY takes the win, moves forward. We're going into another game right here, right now at IMBA TV. Oh yeah, that's right. It's a Zerk victory, folks.
I like you. That's why.
So that was a good one there. I liked how he just. I like how QWERTY kind of just saw how he had control of that, saw the roaches were out, decided to completely skip on going roaches himself, and as you said and hinted at early, was going to go. QWERTY was going to go with mutes, and came in, and that was just the GG, the ender right there.
Definitely. You want to join in on? Guys. You want to join in on me connected?
Yes, I will.
Fantastic. We'll have you hang out with Fire Silver, as Fire Silver has finally joined us. Welcome, Fire.
Hey, yeah, I got home and I was just like, oh, it's going to be like 5:30, ready for the Craftcup, and then suddenly it's like, what time is it? Oh, it's 6 o'clock. God damn it.
Way to go, man. Way to go. Anyways, let's get this scoreboard up. Let's give it a second here.
What's up?
Wow, well, it's a little. It's good to actually be back on a cast and get back in the action. It's been a couple months. Thank you for having me, guys. I really appreciate it. Everybody listening, you know, I've been loving what IMBA's been doing, and I've actually been watching a lot of the cast myself. But lately, I've been doing a little bit of playing, and it's really good to actually be on this side of things a little bit and get to see some good play. And I think as we move further through the brackets and to the grid and everything, I think today's going to shape up to be you know, a really good day. A lot of great people registered, so
hell yeah. Also, non-stop action. What's better than that, huh?
Wait, and And isn't there? I heard some rumor that there's a contest possibly
Oh,
or a giveaway,
there
right?
is. Yes, there is. We've got 3 games up for grabs today, and those games are Crisis 2, Dragon Age 2, and Starcraft. That's right, guys. You asked for it. Starcraft 2 key. We've got one, and we're ready to give it away. And yeah, that's about it for that. You'll hear more and more along the day.
I guess what's the first thing that they have to do? The first thing to do is go to the website and register, correct?
Yeah. All
You
you
want
gotta
a
do is
chance to win?
Go to the imbalance.tv, register for an account, and sign in. And you should be able to be signed in all day. And then, and yeah, I mean, as long as you're registered and signed in, what we're going to do is we'll send you an email. We'll send you an email through the, through our website or whatever if you get chosen. And you have to answer a question about the cast, and then you can win a game.
Yeah, after you're registered, tell your mates.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely spread the word in case your friends, maybe somebody you know has been wanting to play one of these games or wanting to get involved in the action, doesn't have a key or doesn't have the funds right now. Get on the site, register. And oh wait, look, we have a countdown here, and it looks like we have the next match ready to go.
That's right. 3 seconds left. Let's get into this non-stop action.
Looks like PvP. So first a ZVZ, now a PvP. Toss is definitely my favorite race, so I can't wait to see how this goes down.
All right there. Welcome to Imba TV, where everything is imbalanced. Keep in mind, I know you're a guest here today. We do an intro after the countdown timer. So just keep that in mind for the next game anyway. And it is a PvP. We had a ZVZ earlier, like you were saying. And this should be pretty fun. Mikami is an awesome player, a great guy, and I look forward to seeing what he's going to be able to do. Speaking of Mikami, he is spawning in the 3 o'clock position. And fighting Mikami right now is Dare. Dare is the blue Protoss. And I have not seen anything from him. I hope he's going to be able to hold up against Mikami. They are in close rush distance. This is the EU Craftcup main event, number 36. So hell yeah for StarCraft 2, and let's go ahead and let you guys get into it. Connected, you got the camera, and Fire Silver, take it away.
Oh, I have a camera?
Sure, dude.
All right.
Yeah, you get the camera. Are you lucky, man? So yeah, Mikami versus Dare. Mikami was a bit impatient at the start. I don't think Mikami's expecting a long game here. Mikami is obviously a very, very high-level Protoss player. Not sure what league Dare is in, but I don't think he's in the top 200 or near the skill level of Mikami. We do see both players starting putting their pylons down. Mikami not putting it slightly towards the ramp, and Dare placing his first pylon next to his Nexus. Both players scouting out each other's bases. And it's like Dare is going to lose his first probe. So he has 1 probe down now. Mikami moving to place his first gateway. And Dare placing his also. So it is close ground distance, which is going to make very quick engagements, especially with pylons being able to warp in, which really makes the PvP matchup harder. Getting a bit of lag there. Some talk in what I believe is French, which I cannot translate, unfortunately. We do see the first gas assimilators going down for both players. Mikami slightly ahead in his production, so slightly better off with his timings, and more pylons going down.
Yeah, kind of curious here to see if we're going to see a few Zealots push out or whatnot. Looks like, no, well, I mean, both Gateway and Gas for Dare coming through right now. Does not look like anything in production yet, but cybernetic score going down right there. One of Mikami's probes there was just kind of just working on the shield, I guess, from only got halfway on that pylon. Kind of, I guess, just in a sense, being a little bit annoying. Looks like there is 3, though, on Mikami's assimilator there, and about halfway on his cybernetic score. So, very similar kind of opening here.